vision. Go alone. Wait, is he bringing it back from the dead himself? Yo, this could actually be insane. That's what it says down below too.
Song's over, because it's wrapping up right now. We're gonna switch over to the live stream. Yeah, figure it out. Fix it. Switch it. Switch. Are we live? We're good? Wow. Fuck. Oh, fuck. This is crazy. I'm FaZe Banks and I'm live in 2026. Wow. Yeah, I'm not a streamer, clearly, as you guys can see. I'm on a set right now and I'm live streaming, but I'm not a streamer. I will be live every Thursday at this time, 1 p.m. PST for the remainder of the year, and we'll get into why. Around 1:30, I have something to show you guys and reveal something I've been working really hard on. And yeah, I'll be live at least every Thursday. I might spark up on a random fucking Tuesday night if I have to say some shit, and we're gonna get into all of it. But the first thing I want to say, first and foremost, is how incredibly grateful I am to just be here. I'm incredibly grateful for my entire career, my entire life. Everybody in this chat right now, whether you've been following me for 15 years and love me, or you fucking despise me, I appreciate it all the same. And just the fact that you guys care about anything that I've ever done, anything FaZe has ever done, anybody ever affiliated or associated with FaZe, you've changed my life, you've changed all of their lives. Our employees, like, I'm living a dream. My life is quite literally a dream come true. So don't at any point in any of this feel sorry for me or anybody else for that matter. Honestly, if you know what I mean, if you find yourself feeling sorry for a fucking streamer that makes $300,000 a month, then I don't know. We're all living a dream. We're all extremely lucky, and I think it's really important that we talk about that more and just, you know, pay attention to that and just express that gratitude. And I really am. I truly am so grateful.
So I don't know in person, so I don't know how you act.
This is my entire life. This is all that I know. And I'm FaZe Banks, and it's fucking, I mean, I'm not technically in FaZe right now. Nobody is. We'll get into all that, but and what that looks like. But oh man, this last few months has been crazy. The last couple years has been even crazier. And the entire fucking history of FaZe has just been an absolute movie. It's been a fucking horror film in a lot of ways, but it's been a movie nonetheless. And you guys still fucking care about it. And again, just one more time, thank you so much for caring. Yeah, no
problem, big dog.
So, without further ado, let's get into it. Why everybody's here? My tweet yesterday, my trailer. Thank you, everybody who watched that. The feedback was fucking way better than I thought it would be. Obviously, the same old tired, I'm old, I get it. And FaZe is dead, give it up. We expected that, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. But, yeah, people fucking care, and I appreciate it.
I care, gang.
The truth about FaZe, the tweet. The truth about FaZe, and people ran with it. New FaZe members, this, that. What's he gonna say? The FaZe files. Like, yeah. I'm gonna just say it right here, right now. There's gonna be none of that. We're not sharing conversations. We have absolutely. There's no bad blood. This next 15, 20 minutes for me is really gonna be a turning of the page. And I just wanted to talk to you guys from the chest, from my heart. I don't have any notes. This isn't scripted. I'm speaking from the chest, and I felt like that was very, very important for me to do. And I felt like it was very important for me to do that live. Because I just want you guys to see me and hear me. And yeah, the truth about FaZe, The truth is,
Look at that.
I think that everybody lost. I think that I lost. I think that the boys lost. I think that FaZe, of course, lost. And I think the biggest loser in all of this is you guys, to be honest. The audience, the viewer. What we built with FaZe over the last 2 years was incredible. It was special. It was honestly a miracle. We all felt it. We all knew it. And we all had this common goal and this common point of bringing this thing back. And it started kind of exactly where we're at now.
Bro, they're all averaging
I
like
was in a
40K
room
views.
alone. There was a couple people there with me, but for the most part alone. And I had this vision on how to bring fucking FaZe back, and a dream really to bring FaZe back because I hated the state it was in. This thing means a lot to me. It's a huge part of my life. It's the most important thing I've ever done and likely ever will do. So yeah, and the irony is we did it, but now it's in a fucking worse spot in a lot of ways than it's ever been. So it's like, fuck, man. Like it's crazy ironic and it's insane, but we built something incredible that so many people enjoyed. And that's why, you know, I'm clearly super emotional about this. So are they, so are you guys. And again, I appreciate that. I don't think any one party is better off without the other. I still to this day wish that we could have figured it out. Genuinely, I think that we were all much better off together. I think that we operated as a fucking all-star team. And
he ain't lying now. He went crazy.
And that's honestly like where things went wrong. We just couldn't get aligned. There were two halves to this brand and this company. One was very much in front of the camera. That's the part that you know. And then we have a whole other side in the back. And that's where over the last few months, like I have to just fully take accountability and just accept the fact that that's where I went wrong in this. That's where I fucked up. A couple other parts we'll get into, don't worry, but mainly the alignment. And I wish I could plead ignorance. I really do. I wish I could say, fuck, I didn't know, dude, like mistake, whatever, but I did know. I did. My entire career, I've ignored contracts and deals. I've signed bad deals. I fucking have been fucked over. I haven't paid attention to this boring stuff because that's not me. That's not for me. But I assumed this role as CEO. I sold the boys a dream on fucking FaZe being the biggest thing ever. And we succeeded. We succeeded on the vision. Everybody's much better off because of it.
Yeah.
But then you guys gotta understand my POV and like my partner's POV, because I sold business people on this as well. We needed to fund it. This whole thing cost millions and millions of dollars. And I told them, I have this vision, I have this plan, and it will work. And it did. It did. It just, again, I thought that in good faith, if we did a good job, that we would figure the business out later. And yeah, I mean, I think one of FaZe's biggest problems, to tell you the truth, and I've thought obviously a lot about all this, I think that FaZe experienced success way too quickly and way too rapidly. Like these kids overnight and FaZe overnight were the biggest streamers on planet Earth. And what did that create? What kind of environment did that create? They just wanted to create content. They just wanted to stream. I remember these conversations so vividly, and we had them so often, where that's where the misalignment was. It was like, hey guys, can we sit down? Can we talk about business? I'm a guy who like, I wish that I focused more on like building content IP or dropping a product with fucking Rice Scum and Alyssa and Summer Rae. I'd be way better off. Like we missed the mark on that because all we cared about was the day-to-day YouTube vlogs, and we were content brain and we were young. And I tried to extend that experience to these guys and have these conversations about building business, but they're kids and they want to fucking stream. And that's not a problem. That's not an issue. That's what you guys want. That's what they want. But it's not necessarily what the company needed or what we wanted, right? So that's where shit starts to get messy. And then again, from our POV, and I'm somewhere in the middle. Like I'm happy. I consider this last era of FaZe one of the best moments in spans of my entire life. And I will always appreciate these kids, and I will always appreciate you guys for that stretch of time in that moment. It was a very important moment in my life. And yeah, it means the world, but I promised these partners a successful business as well. So it's like, you see on your timeline about how great FaZe is, and you see all these clips go viral, and you see these guys making a ton of money and fucking doing very well, and that's great. But then you look at, you know, the FaZe accounts, and they're bleeding, they're hemorrhaging, like we're dying. And it's like, well, we need to figure out the business. We need to figure out the business. And a month goes by, and then 6 months goes by, and then a year goes by, and before you know it, you're fucking millions of dollars in the hole. But everyone's telling you how great it all is. But it's not sustainable, and it can't work, right? So, yeah, and that's 100% my fault, period. That was my job to figure that out, and I cared more about fucking Twitter and more about the content and more about the brand stuff. And we crushed that part, but it was all for nothing. And again, is that it when it was all said and done in a much worse spot, which is crazy. And yeah, that's probably the biggest L I've ever taken in my life. And that's, you know, it's you learn and you try to be better and you try to move forward. What else?
Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense, by the way.
Nah,
I don't know if I sound fried. Hopefully you guys are hearing me. Yeah. So yeah, that goes without saying. I listen, I wish these guys nothing but the best, genuinely. All of them, every last one of them. I know shit got weird toward the end and emotional, and yeah, that's another huge thing that I just want to like speak on is I fucking love this shit. I live for this shit. And we're gonna get into all that, and you guys are gonna see what's next and what I'm doing and where my head's at, and who I really am. I love working with talent. I love investing in people. I love investing in the future. I love taking somebody who I think has potential and dragging that potential to the surface and connecting it with other pieces and other people who I also think have potential. And I feel like I've done this successfully my whole career. I haven't been able to figure the business part out. I'm also fucking retarded on a bunch of other things, and I'm an emotional mess as well.
Yeah.